everyone, Sarcasm here, and welcome to another episode of Snack React. Yeah, today I only have one item to review, but to add on to the video, I'm going to be talking about my recent Vegas trip, so a dual-purpose video. So yeah, during my trip I actually went to the Hershey store at New York, New York, and they actually had a few store-exclusive flavors. I only picked up the one. Even that was kind of like I wasn't sure if I wanted to, mainly because, well, it's the summer, it was Vegas. I was worried that by the time I got home it would be completely melted. But the weather was actually fairly pleasant, and my mom kept them in her purse, so they stayed pretty chill. So, yeah. So for today's review, I have Hershey's Chocolate Hazelnut. Well, I'm a big fan of chocolate hazelnut. Like when Burgerville made their chocolate hazelnut shake a permanent item, I was so happy. It used to be like a seasonal thing, but yeah. So yeah, chocolate hazelnut flavored candy with hazelnuts. Yeah, this ought to be good. Come on. Okay, there we go. Eh, seems like it may be a little melty damage. Whatever. It's a little flexible, but it's fine. Yeah, it's like it has like this little Hershey ice cream cone design on it. That's neat. Maybe signifying that, oh, hey, this is from the Hershey store. I don't know. But, yeah. Smells good. Standard, Hershey chocolate smell. Hints of course, of hazelnut. But, yeah. It's actually pretty good. I could do without the, melting on my fingers, but whatever. Yeah, the flavor is pretty good. It's a little sweet. Like, I toned down the chocolatiness a bit, but like the hazelnuts are there. Those are pretty good. And the hazelnuts do seem to be like nicely distributed evenly through the bar, so really nice. Sometimes with stuff like this, it's like, oh, nuts here and there, but otherwise it's just like chocolate, you know? So good. Fun. I don't regret not getting some of the other flavors, but on the other hand, I think these were like $3 each, so yeah. When you're in Vegas, you kind of have to pick and choose your purchases wisely. Yeah, that was really good. So yeah, for the chocolate hazelnut Hershey bar, I'm giving that one 8 out of 10. Really good, classic flavor combo. As I can see, it becoming like at the very least, a seasonal flavor. It would be nice if it became a regular, because like chocolate hazelnut, said, the flavor combo. So, like I mentioned before, I'm going to be discussing my Vegas trip, but I'm going to record that separately, so I'll be right back after this cut. And I'm back. So yeah, story time. So, the story begins proper on Wednesday. Well, technically Tuesday, as I kind of was up all night, part anticipation, part like waiting for the washer and dryer to be available. Anyway, so Wednesday morning, get picked up at around 8:30, and we head on to the airport. And on the ramp to get onto the freeway, get into a bit of an accident. Yeah. So a homeless person was crossing the street, and the car in front of us stopped. We stopped. The car behind us stopped. The car behind them didn't. So yeah, we were stuck there for a little bit while everyone shared insurance information and all that. Thankfully for us, the flight actually got delayed by an hour, so it all kind of worked out. So we get to the airport, pick up a snack, wait a bit, and so one thing to notice that my mom has a walker with her, and of course she had to check that in, so they gave her a wheelchair. Now, because she has a wheelchair, she gets to go on first. Now, we were flying Southwest, so it's open seating, basically first come, first serve. And me and my dad were in Section C, basically near the end of the people who actually get to go on. Yeah, we're waiting for a bit, and finally it's our turn, so I get into the plane, and front row, my mom's there by the window, and there's an open seat next to her. It's like, okay. Like, I'm tall, I'll appreciate the extra leg room. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any seat in front to really put extra bags under, but whatever, I'll just use my phone. Yeah, flight goes well, and we get to Vegas. So we head down to the baggage claim, and we meet up with my grandma, who I haven't seen in about 10 or so years. Yeah, we get our bags, take the shuttle to the other portion of the airport, transfer over to take the bus to the car rental place, get the car, head to the condo that we're staying at. So yeah, so far so good. So we check into the condo. My family has like a timeshare that they do with Worldmark. So yeah, it's a really nice place. Like, has several pools. What was it called? A lazy river, a hot tub. Yeah, so we get checked in, and yeah, turns out that because we've been members for so long, they actually have some deals for us, which includes some free tickets. And we end up getting 5 free tickets to the Tournament of Kings at Excalibur. I'll get into that later, because that happens on Sunday, I believe. Hold on a moment. I just paused there to catch my breath and get a drink. So, get checked in to the condo, get to the room, really nice place, 3 bedrooms, good kitchen, decent TV in the living room. Oh, nice place. And my grandma's friend Madeline finally shows up. And, okay, so everyone's here. So I think at this point, my grandma and Madeline decided to chill for a bit while me, my mom, and my dad went shopping. We went to the local Kroger equivalent. Yeah, picked up some stuff. We picked up some black walnut ice cream for my grandma because it was her. We were also there celebrating her birthday that week. My mom picked up a churro ice cream, and I picked up a chocolate cheesecake ice cream. The latter two, I believe, was the Kroger Premium Selection brand. Spoilers: the ice cream was actually pretty good. But while I was there, we had the Bluebell ice cream. Turns out that yeah, South Vegas is about as far north as you can actually get that stuff. Yeah, they had a banana pudding flavor. I wanted to try that, but it's like it's a huge thing of ice cream. There's no way I would have been able to finish it within a week, especially if I was the only one eating it. So unfortunately, I had to pass on that. I hope to someday be able to try that. So maybe next Vegas trip. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that throughout this video, I'll occasionally like put up a picture of some of the stuff I got, some of the non-snack stuff I got. Figure just here and there, you know. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, get home and just kind of chill. Yeah, there was plans for dinner, but I guess they just made like sandwiches and stuff, so I didn't really eat dinner that night. So next day, right? Next day was Thursday. Yeah, I did have breakfast. I think probably, and so yeah, Thursday plan. Me, my dad, my grandma, and Madeline to go see a live taping of Penn and Teller's Fool Us. Yeah, it turns out my dad actually won some tickets to a taping, and yeah, my mom decided to stay at the condo, invite some of her Vegas friends over to play Cards Against Disney. You know, we had something to do while we were busy. So we get to, I forget which casino it was, but yeah, we get there, we sign the little form. It's like, oh yeah, might be on TV. You know, and again, my grandma has a walker, so we get to we get to go in first, basically. So we get there, we sit down, and I don't think we learned this till later, but it was actually the final taping of the season. So yeah, like last one. And I believe it starts airing on, I want to say, the CW in October. Now the way these tapings work is that like basically like get the bit where they introduce the person, applaud, then break, then perform, applaud, or something, and then like Penn and Teller like try to figure it out. And how it works is that like one of the people behind the scenes gets told how the trick works, and while they're trying to figure it out, they're basically on call with that guy, and the guy basically tells them if they figured it out. Now there were some decent acts there, uh, a few duds, and lots of applauding. Like I swear I spent like 2 hours applauding. Like my hands were starting to get sore after a while. Because also basically they screwed up any bits in like in previous shoots. They actually have to redo some stuff. So yeah, one group had to like redo an act. Of course, like the whole intro bits, lots of commercial bits, like recorded a bunch of those in sequence. That's like, oh yeah, and such and such. Let me get back. Yeah, it was actually fun. So yeah, we finish up with that. We get back, chill a bit more, and we head to for dinner. We head to the Black Bear Diner. Nice place. Actually, the first time I went to a Black Bear Diner was when we went to Crater Lake. Yeah, good food, big servings, nice place. So, Friday. Today's a chill day. We don't really do much. We don't have any plans to go anywhere. And good thing too, because so when you think Vegas in the summer, you typically think, oh wow, that's gonna be really hot. Friday afternoon or evening, we got a flash flood warning. Yeah, it was actually decently cool and wet majority of the week we were there. Honestly, the best summer in Vegas I could have asked for. Yeah, nothing of note for payday. Oh, Uh, trying to remember what else we did on Friday. Okay, I think that was it for Friday. We didn't really do anything. Um, so Saturday, we split the party. So my dad, my grandma, and Madeline went to the Grand Canyon because my grandma's never been to the Grand Canyon before, and she wanted to go see it. Originally, the plan for them was to go to Grand Canyon South, but I guess due to the weather, that wasn't available, so they had to go to Grand Canyon East. The difference is Grand Canyon South is like a national park. Grand Canyon East is a Indian reservation. Honestly, don't know much else besides that, but apparently they kind of factored into stuff for their trip. I wasn't there, so I don't really know all the details. However, me and my mom, we went to Omega Mart. Well, Area 15, but Omega Mart is in Area 15, and that was like the primary reason to go. So yeah, at around 1:32ish, we get an Uber, head over to Area 15. So we get there a bit early, so we check out one of the other stores, and I get this. Both pick up a really neat folding fan. It was like half off, so really good deal. So we head to Omega Mart. On moment. Yeah, we head to Omega Mart. We get there. We actually paid for the VIP package, so we get this nice little VIP badge and lanyard. And in addition to that, we actually get a free pin, a free drink at the bar, and 15% off at the gift shop. We get there, we go around for a bit. I didn't check out all the areas because, well, my mom, like I said, has the walker, and some of the places were too narrow or like had to go upstairs. So I figure if I go to Vegas again, I'm obviously coming back. So yeah, we checked the place out. Really cool place, and actually the drinks at the bar were good. I was gonna. I saw a beer there. It's like, okay, it's canned. We haven't got my dad his Friday beer yet. I mean, yeah, it was Saturday, but whatever. Yeah, my mom and dad have like a tradition where like my mom picks out a beer that my dad's never had before for his Friday beer. I was like, ooh, Friday beer from the beer at Omega Mart. But turns out, even though it's canned, you can't bring it out of the building. So, yeah. Yeah, drinks were good. So we headed to the gift shop, picked up a few things. There's also a Rocket Fizz at Area 15, and I found out that my mom really likes birch beer. Apparently, it's like mainly an East Coast thing, so that availability is kind of over in the Pacific Northwest. But yeah, so finish up there. Now, originally the plan was to catch an Uber at around 6 o'clock. By this point, it's about 3:45. Oh yeah, we kind of overestimated how long we would be there. So mom sits down, rests a bit. Fortunately, she kind of has some asthma issues, and as we were going to Vegas, she didn't really bring her asthma stuff. And they have like a smoke machine running in Area 15, so that wasn't really helping. So she sat down for a while, tried to order an Uber. One thing to know about Area 15 is that, yeah, there isn't really much in the way of phone signal there. So yeah. While she was sitting down, I decided, like, okay, I need to get her and myself a nice treat. So I go to this what's it called? Like a bubble tea place, ice cream, bubble tea, and I get both me and my mom a strawberry matcha mochi. Not really nice. It's like strawberry boba with whole milk, strawberry puree, matcha soft serve topped with mini rainbow mochi. It's really good. So yeah, so we have that. We head outside, and yeah, while we were inside, it was raining because the benches are all wet. So yeah, we order the Uber. We head home a bit earlier than expected, but it's all good. And when we get back, we actually I order some food. Now, some chicken, I think it was chicken. Honestly, I don't remember. Whatever. But yeah, they get the other group gets back, and anything special for dinner? I don't remember. Whatever. So that was Saturday. So So Sunday, we kind of figure out lunch, and turns out that was it Sunday or was it Sunday? Yeah, turns out one of the Hawaiian places I found out about while I was in Seattle for a convention, they actually have a location actually right by the condo. So we went there. It was like a L&L Hawaiian something or other. And they actually have a really nice musubi combo. We get like 4 musubis for like $11. They're really decently sized. There's various flavors, like got spam, katsu, Portuguese sausage, and I want to say teriyaki chicken, something like that. Yeah, it's good. Everyone enjoyed it, and yeah. So after that, we headed home, waited for a bit, and yeah, one thing to note is that during the downtime, I was mainly playing modded Slay the Spire on my Steam Deck. Yeah, fun game. But yeah, so we head to the Excalibur for the Tournament of Kings. You get jousting, sword fighting, flamethrowers, bit of a musical number, and it comes with a nice meal. Got a gamish corn hen, dinner roll, corn on the cob, roasted potatoes, and absolutely no utensils. Like, you are picking the meat off the game hen with your fingers. Actually, wasn't too bad. Personally, I'm not a big fan of meat with bones, but it wasn't horrible. At least it wasn't ribs. It was a little greasy, but it gave you like hand wipes. So yeah, the food was good. The show was good. Yeah, it turns out they at that lower level of the Excalibur, I called it Dave and Buster's hidden bunker, secret underground bunker, because it is basically just like a big arcade place. I mean, hell, they had an arcade machine version of Bop It. I never thought that was going to be a thing, but there you go. So, Monday. Or, okay, so, Grandma and Madeline decided to take Monday off. They didn't really do anything. Me, my mom, and my dad went down to the Vegas Strip. So we took the shuttle to the Excalibur, walked through. On the way through, my mom got distracted by a pearl vendor and bought a pearl. And by pearl vendor, I mean pearl straight from the oyster. Actually, kind of a neat gimmick. Yeah. And, okay, so I did notice one shirt in particular for the, at the gift shop in the back. I did end up picking up a shirt there on the way back through, but I'll get to that later. Also of note, the gift shop in the front actually had some Japanese Skittles. I didn't pick those up. Maybe I should have, but whatever. So we head through the Excalibur, go out the back, go down a ramp, go up an elevator, go across the sky bridge into the New York, New York. And first stop, the Hershey store. So it actually has some exclusive Hershey flavors, as you know from this episode. Like I reviewed it. I only picked up the one because I was partly worried that because of summer, it would be melted by the time I was able to record it, and that was partially true because the bar was kind of flexible. But I probably could have picked up a few more bars. They were like $3 each. So yeah, Hershey store. Mom picks up a few things to give to people, and a few snacks for herself. She had a nice bakery section. They had Reese's. Was it Reese's? Yeah, Reese's cannolis. My mom really likes cannolis, but the downside to the pre-made ones is that it gets kind of stale quick. Supposed to eat the cannoli one when it's still crunchy, and with it being refrigerated and stuff, it gets soft. Anyway, so yeah, Hershey store, nice place. So we head out the door on the lower level, go up another elevator across the sky bridge, down the elevator, and we go to the M&M store. I didn't really pick anything up from the M&M store. I mean, it's it's M&M's. I can get those at Safeway. So after that, we head to the Coca-Cola store. And we head upstairs, and we sit down for a nice drink. I tried the lavender lemonade. Pretty good. Lavender syrup with mint. Very refreshing. My mom got herself a caramel cold brew float. You let me try a little bit. It's okay. I'm not too big a fan of cold brew, so yeah. So after that, let's see what else. After that, we headed to, I forget the name of it, but it's a big gift shop at the end of the strip before you get to Walgreens and Target or whatever. And we pick up some shot glasses because my mom actually picked up some soju. Tried that later. It was pretty good. And yeah, we make our way back. Get into the Excalibur through the lower level, not Excalibur, the New York through the lower level of the Hershey store. And while we're there, I pick up a nice Reese's Peanut Butter Cup shake. It's really good. So we head back up, head through the New York, across to the Excalibur. My mom chats with the Pearl Lady again, whatever. And I pick up the shirt that I saw. So we're heading through the Excalibur, and yeah, so the thing with the shuttle is that from the condo it leaves at the hour mark, whereas at the Excalibur it leaves at the half-hour mark. It's okay, it's 6:20 or 6 something. Okay, we're probably gonna be here till 7:30 because don't forget my mom has a walker. We're making our way through the Excalibur. We get near the entrance, and my dad asks me what the time is. It's 6:28. Run. So we quickly head towards the entrance, and just as we get out there, the shuttle shows up. Yeah, perfect timing. So we get back, and just we just chill for the rest of the night. We did something for dinner, I forget what, but yeah. So Tuesday, it's another kind of chill day. My mom and dad went to the outlet mall to check things out, and by the time they get back, the durability of my mom's feet is pretty much used up for the day, so yeah. Originally, the plan was to maybe go to Fremont Street, but that didn't really work out. Yeah, while they were doing that, I was hanging out with my grandma and Madeline. I was just chatting, playing my games and stuff. So around 3 or 4, we get to thinking like, okay, what do we want to do for food? And I believe it was Madeline wanted to go to a buffet. Like, okay, buffets in Vegas are nice. Like, just need to make sure we go to a cheap one. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the cheap buffets actually close at 3. So, yeah. But we did find one. We went to the South Point Garden Buffet. Had a nice combination of, I had a nice combination of Asian, Mexican, and Italian. Like, pretty good buffet. And for dessert, I had a slice of German chocolate cake and a coconut cream pie. After that, we head home. Yeah, I start packing. So, Wednesday morning. Originally, I planned to wake up at around 6, but a loud noise woke me up at 5:30, which, okay, fine. My grandma had to head out around 6 anyway because her flight was at 8. I believe she lives in Kentucky, so yeah, different flight and all that. So yeah, we spend a decent chunk of the morning getting ready, and so we're all packed up. We head out, and yeah, we go to the car rental place, return the car, head to the airport, and yeah, like last time, we have a couple hours to wait till the plane shows up. So I decided to stop off at Shake Shack because I've never been to Shake Shack before. Could try it out. So I get myself the Shake Stack, which is like a cheese-filled portobello mushroom on top of a cheeseburger with special sauce, and it normally comes with lettuce and tomato, but I don't really like it that, especially the tomato. I don't like the tomato. Lettuce, give or take. But yeah, it was really good. I also had the black and white shake because, I mean, you can't try out Shake Shack without trying the shake. Good stuff. I also picked up a s'mores cookie dough on the way back. So, plane arrives, my mom gets on the plane, and this time around she's actually able to bring a companion. Me. So, we basically ended up in the same seats as the plane ride to Vegas, basically front row, window and middle seat. Yeah, the flight goes well, we get to Portland, baggage claim and all that. Actually took a while for the baggage to show up. And yeah, we get picked up, I get dropped off at the apartment, and yeah, that got home, and had an hour break before I had to start help cleaning because we had an inspection the next morning. Yeah, fun times. But yeah, that was the Vegas trip. It was really fun. Like, yeah, most people go to Vegas for like, oh yeah, the casinos and stuff. Like, I'm not really big into gambling and stuff. Like, I'm more in it for the shows and like other stuff. You know, fun trip, and yeah, I got decent amount of stuff to show for it that you've seen through the video as I put the pictures up. Yeah, thank you for staying with me this whole time. I hope you all enjoyed. And wow, this is going to be like a half-hour long video with only one snack review. Yeah, hopefully this makes up for no video last week. And yeah, until next time, take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.